Hi, my name is Kay. I'm a poet and a writer, and on this channel I do reactions to K-pop videos, specifically lyric reactions and breakdowns, and we've been doing all BTS songs for June. And I have proof. I just got the cheaper version of the album because what I wanted was the songs more than all the photo cards and everything. But I'm super excited. Run BTS is the best song. Maybe I'll have to do that one also. Yet to Come was fantastic. I've already reacted to that. And I've been reacting to the rapper solos in the Map of the Soul 7 series. Now I want to get into the vocal line and their solos for the Love Yourself series. And that starts with Jimin's Serendipity from Love Yourself Her. So let's just get into it. This is definitely one of the cute and sexy kind of songs, and I think obviously Jimin does that very well, and I really like this one. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump on into it, shall we? Of course I forgot to put those subtitles on. How come that keeps happening? Let's start again. The one part of this video that's very weird is that has that comic book aura to it, especially with his eyes. His eyes are colored the way you'd color old style comic books. I think it's very interesting. Of course, the direct reference to DNA right there, but let's go back. All this is no coincidence. And again, tying into DNA, that idea of this destined love, we've met in our past lives and we're in love again, getting another chance in our current lives, is every K-drama. It's the backbone to the love story in K-dramas. You've always met before. There's no coincidence. We were always meant to be together. Destined love is such a big deal. And this is a destined love story. And Her was a destined love story album. Just, I could feel that. So there's a hesitation built in, which is really quite cute. The whole world is different than yesterday. My world has been changed by falling in love. Or just by finding you, not even necessarily falling in love yet. Again, that hesitation, just with your joy. Kenya, Kenya. When you called me, I became your flower, or become your flower, which apparently is a reference to a famous poem. As if we were waiting, and then we bloom until we ate. Which is sort of the thesis of, or the introductory paragraph to the entire Love Yourself series. We bloom, we become beautiful, are happy in love until it hurts. Until we ache, we give all of ourselves, all that we can, until we've given too much and it hurt. Maybe it's the providence of the universe. It just had to be that. You know, and I know, and the DNA reference. Of course, he's showing his blood. You are I, and I am you. Again, this is destined. This is such a cute kind of love, okay? This is very much the really falling in love with somebody, the youth of love. As much as my heart flutters, I'm worried destiny is jealous of us. Can this be real even? Just like you, I'm so scared when you see me, when you touch me. And this is something I've always heard, that if someone is too confident around you, they don't love you enough. What you want is someone who's nervous to see you. If they're just a little bit awkward, just a little bit nervous, then you know that someone wants so bad to be in a relationship with you that they're not able to be just like perfectly suave and calm. If someone's perfectly composed and calm, like you're not having that like special beginning of love effect on them. And it's like, this is cute, like just like you. Like if you're a little nervous to meet me and to, you know, be affectionate with me, I'm a little nervous too. Like I'm scared of it too. Like this could all go wrong. Like I could lose you, and you're making me so happy right now in this moment. There wasn't even a little miss. Like they hit this dead on. The universe is moved for us. The universe, this is destined love. Like everything lined up. The stars aligned for us to be together. Our happiness was meant to be because you love me and I love you. And like it gets to be as simple as that, which is really sweet. Now we're getting into the section that I think is like the most interesting in this song. Vocally stunning. It sounds so good. It's so beautiful. But the lines, you're my penicillin, you know, actually saving me. When he says saving me, actually saving my life, my angel, my world. But then I'm your calico cat. There doesn't seem to be like a Korean specific reason to use calico cat. And so I think it is an interesting choice because calico is one of the very few breeds of cat that is only female. There aren't male calico cats. The genetic thing that makes the color pattern on a cat that is calico can only happen with the chromosomes that make them female. So in order to have that pattern, a calico cat, they'd have to have female chromosomes. And it's an interesting choice for very many reasons. For one thing, he could be saying, I'm this impossible thing. I'm, you know, a boy who's a calico cat. Totally unusual, like 1 in a billion maybe. But maybe it's even better odds than that. Maybe it's happened more often than that. But it's not usual. If you see a calico cat, you can assume that's a girl. But it's also interesting for Jimin, who, especially during this time period, and he's, you know, changed up his image quite a bit, but presents more femininely, is much more towards the feminine side of presentation than he is towards the masculine side, especially during this era. I was really embracing that part of himself in a really positive way. Like it seemed like he was much happier than when he was like a younger and like, I'm gonna be super machismo. That didn't seem to work for him as well. It's an interesting choice to choose to include that detail. You can interpret it many, many ways, and I think it's hard not to almost get distracted by it looking at the lyrics, because it's such an interesting thing. Like, yeah, it could be like this impossible thing, but it could also be this embracing of that feminine side of himself. And I don't know for sure for him what he would think of with that, but it definitely, nobody else seems to have like an explanation for using calico cat as opposed to like a white cat or a tabby cat or something, other than that calicos are really, really pretty. There doesn't seem to be like a specific reason that I could find. If you have another interpretation, but again, they are a very specific pattern of female cat, and I think it's really interesting that they chose that specifically for the cat that's here to see you. Again, since the creation of the universe, everything was destined. Like, we were so destined to be together from the very beginning. It's so K-drama and I love it. It's a really pretty song. It's a really sweet song. It's kind of a sexy song. Touch Me Now, Love Me Now. First time I heard that, I was like, full blush. It's kind of puppy love or kitty love, I guess, with the calico cat. And I'd be very interested to see if anyone has any different takes on like why choose the calico cat for this, except to bring attention to the femininity that is then inherent in that specific breed of cat. And I think it's really interesting. And I think in a series that is very much, and this is the falling in love with someone else portion of the series, but in a series that is ultimately about loving yourself, having that as almost a declaration of like, I'm okay with this more feminine part of me, that is part of who Jimin is. I think there's a lot of things that we can assume but not necessarily know, but that again, that choice in a song by a group like this who really do pay attention to their lyrics, who really do put a lot of thought and time and effort into the lyrics that they're writing and the songs that they're putting out and the messages that they're sending, especially when they were going into this particular series. The messages were very important. It's not an accident, it's not an arbitrary detail, and so I am very interested in why they included it and what other people think it means to them. Like it certainly does bring that blurriness between the feminine and the masculine that Jimin does often embody, especially in his dance too, where he has those beautiful fluid dance that you don't automatically associate with masculinity, which you do associate more with the femininity. Not with like being a boy or being a girl, but with that like aspect of a personality. So yeah, I'm just really interested what other people think, because again, it's no accident. It is destined. Everything is destined. I think it's really sweet and really cute. We're going to be continuing with this series. Next is going to be Euphoria, the depth of the love of the relationship. So stay tuned for that. I post videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And leave a like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. All of June we're doing BTS. There's 3 more songs in the Love Yourself vocal line series, and then we'll get into a couple others. I might have to skip some of the ones I was planning and do Run BTS because I really like that song. It's been stuck in my head for a while now. It might be the best of the new songs. Can we say it? Can we say it? Maybe. It is my favorite of the new songs, so we may do that. But if not, and if you happen to be here for other content, that'll all be back in July. So I will hopefully see you on, when is this posting? This is posting on a Saturday. I'll see you again on Tuesday. Okay, bye.